Welcome to the Start Menu video. We're going to show you the two Start menus that are available in Windows XP. We'll go down and click on the Start button, which brings up the standard menu, which most of us are accustomed to seeing. This is the menu that comes with Windows XP and the first menu you see. Now there's another menu built into Windows XP called the Classic menu. We're going to show you what that looks like, and we're going to show you how to enable that. If we go to Control Panel and click on it, this brings up the Control Panel window. We're going to click on the Taskbar and Start menu icon. Double click, and it brings up the Taskbar and Start menu Properties window. Go up to the top and click on the Start menu tab, and you'll notice the picture shows us the Start menu we're presently using. Below we have our two choices of Start menu and Classic Start menu. We'll just call this a Standard Start menu for now so we can differentiate between the two. We're going to go down and click on the Classic menu, and the bullet drops down and the picture changes. And this gives us an idea of what the Classic menu is going to look like. We'll click Apply. Now Windows is building the Classic menu. And when it finishes, the Apply button will go away, and we'll go over and click OK. Now as Windows finishes building the Classic Start menu, it's going to close the Taskbar and Start menu Properties window. Now we're going to go up and click the X on Control Panel to close this window. And here we have a Classic Start menu. Now there's an option in this menu. If we wanted to go back to the standard menu, there's an option in this menu to go back without going through the control panel. And this option is not included in the standard menu, only in the classic menu. If we go up to settings, slide over and down, we see the taskbar and start menu icon similar to the one that's in control panel. If we click on it once, it brings up the properties window. Now we did this without going through control panel. Go to Start menu, and we can switch back to the standard menu from this point. Go up and click on the standard menu, click Apply, and now Windows is building the standard menu, and when it's finished, the Apply button will go away. And then we're going to go over and click on the OK button, and as Windows finishes building the standard menu, it's going to close the Taskbar and Start menu Properties window. Now when we click on Start, we're back at the standard menu. Let's go through that one more time, and I'm going to show you one more option that's included in the Classic menu that's not included in the standard menu. Go back up to Control Panel. Remember, we have to go through Control Panel to get back to the Classic menu from the standard menu. Double click on the Taskbar and Start menu, and go up and click on the Start menu tab. We're going to change to the Classic Start menu, and you're going to see the picture change as well. Go over and click Apply, and now we'll wait for Windows to build the Classic Start menu again. When it's done, the Apply button will go away, and we'll go and click the OK button. And when Windows finishes, it's going to close the Taskbar and Start menu Properties window. Then we'll go up and we'll click the X on the control panel to close control panel. And we're back at the classic menu again. Now many people like this menu because it doesn't take up quite as much room on your desktop as the standard menu does. Now we can make this menu even smaller than it is right now, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And this option is another option that's included in the classic menu that's not included in the standard menu. To make this menu smaller, go to Settings again and back down to Taskbar and Start menu icon. Click on it, one click, and then go up and click on the Start menu tab, one click. Now we're going to go to the Customize button, and we're going to customize the classic menu. And the Customize Classic menu window comes up. Now we'll go to the slider on the right, hit the down arrow, and slide it all the way down. And you'll notice the boxes on the left we want to click on the box next to Show Small Icons in Start Menu. Now, this is going to change the size of the Start menu for us. We'll click on OK, and now Windows is resizing the classic Start menu to make it even smaller than it was. When it finishes, the Apply button goes away, and we'll click on OK. When Windows finishes, it's going to close this Properties window. And now we'll go over and click on Start, and we see a smaller classic Start menu. Now this is the smallest menu that's available with Windows XP. We're going to enlarge this menu one more time, and then we're going to change it back to the standard menu just so you can see the steps we went through again. To enlarge it, you go to Settings, Taskbar and Start menu, up to the Start menu tab, and click on Customize. Move the slider on the right all the way down, and we're going to click on the same box, which will take the check mark out, and then we click on OK. Now Windows is going to resize that classic menu back to its original size, and when it's finished, that'll go away, and we'll click OK in the Properties window. And as Windows finishes, it's going to close this Properties window. And when we click the Start button, we're going to see the full-size classic menu again. Now we're going to change it back to the standard menu by going to Settings. Remember, we don't have to go through Control Panel. Down to Taskbar and Start menu. Click on it. Up to the Start menu tab. Click on that, and here we're going to change from the classic menu to the standard menu. We're going to click Apply, and you'll notice that the picture has changed also. And as Windows builds this standard menu, the Apply button will go away, and we're going to click OK. And when Windows finishes, it's going to close the Taskbar and Start menu Properties window. And we don't have to worry about closing the Control Panel window because we didn't open it. And now here we are back at the standard menu. So now you know how to switch back and forth between the two menus, and you also know how to resize the classic menu. So now you can choose which menu you'd like to use in Windows XP. And this concludes the video on the Start menu.